Hey, what's going on everybody? Michael Fireborn here. It is day number 3 of this cleanse that I'm doing, and we're just preparing for next month right here in Joshua Tree, where we are hosting our cleanse, detox, and replenish retreat on May 26th, May 27th, May 28th. And so I came out here doing a little mini retreat and a photo shoot and just prepping for next month. And it's been great, you know, day number 3 here, feeling the effects of doing a cleanse. And I started relatively easy, relatively simple, smoothie in the morning and then juice for the rest of the day. You know, some grapes and a little bit of citrus in between. Yeah, having a good time. It's been a minute since I've actually done a cleanse. And so here we are. I'm feeling the effects. Yesterday when I was out at Joshua Tree, in the Joshua Tree National Park doing this photo shoot, it's so funny because I was doing the shoot with these ladies and I started tasting and smelling fried rice, which I haven't had fried rice in years. But it just goes to show you some of the things that come up, because you think about it, we have patterns from our eating habits from the time that we were small children. And God bless my mom and my parents, but you know, they didn't feed us like good food growing up. They fed us food, but a lot of it was really unhealthy stuff, and no fault to their own, like they just didn't know. I've got all those old patterns from the time I was a kid, that programming that comes in by way of the tongue. And that's where you develop your patterns. That's where you develop your software programming from the time you were a kid. What were your parents feeding you? What was your school system feeding you? Where did you learn to like potato chips and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Tang and Kool-Aid and Now and Laters and Skittles and candy? All that stuff comes from when you were a small child. And as you grow up through the years, if you don't have any consciousness around that and you just keep eating the same thing, and then you live in a society where everybody is also eating the same thing, then it just becomes normal for you. It becomes everyday normal and you don't think twice about it. You are living in a bio-electromagnetic awesome miracle of a machine. It is the most beautiful creation in all of this universe, and it's your responsibility to take care of it. But nobody's ever taught you how. All you've ever been taught is to just put whatever is in front of you into your mouth. So we're not talking about being vegetarian or vegan or any of that. What we're talking about is feeding your body what it needs. And your animal needs whole foods. It needs plant foods, it needs nutritious foods, it needs organic foods, it needs a wide array of foods that are not processed. Beans, legumes, leafy greens, fruits, vegetables. I want to teach you how to take care of your temple. I want to teach you how to reprogram yourself and to dismiss and get rid of and transmute all of those old patterns. All of those old patterns that have you reaching for a bag of potato chips at midnight, sitting in bed, watching Netflix. All of those old patterns that have you going for the ice cream and going through the drive-thrus throughout the week, all of that stuff. And you know, if you're into meat, fine, that's great. You need to be finding good quality sourced organic meats. I'm not here to convert people into being vegetarian or vegan. That's what I do. That's what a lot of people I know do. If that ever calls to you, great. But in the meantime, you gotta get rid of all the processed foods, or at least make them very sparse. I'm not trying to turn you into a monk, but I am trying to help you live a long life that has an excellent and high quality of life. I've seen both of my parents pass away and transition this year, and it's all because they had really bad habits with their eating habits. Their tongue was a slow suicide, and I don't want that to be you. I'm gonna teach you over this Memorial Day weekend, this cleanse, detox, and replenish retreat. I'm gonna teach you how to juice. I'm gonna teach you how to make smoothies. I'm gonna teach you what to buy at the store. I'm gonna teach you how to get in good habits so that you don't go reaching for those things that are not healthy for you, so you don't go reaching for those things where you're emotionally eating. And above all, we're gonna have a good time. You're gonna meet some amazing people out here, and you're gonna have friends for life, and you're gonna have the tools you need for life and it's gonna be a blast. So I hope to see you out here next May 26th, 27th, and 28th, right here in Joshua Tree. We're gonna be having a blast, hiking, sound baths. We got music and breath work every day, yoga classes every day with a bunch of great teachers, and it's just high vibes, good times. All right, y'all, we hope to see you out here. My name is Michael Fireborn. Keep it juicy, baby. I think I should have a sip of this juice, shouldn't I? Day number 3. L'chaim. Yeah, that's delicious.